Unless... You must be Kat.
Yes.
Nice perfume. Stock order's done.
But I was just coming back to finish it.
Ah, teamwork, innit? Brains and beauty. See ya. Now, these staff nights are important. Being a team, having a laugh.
Cheers.
One drink. And you look like you need it.
I should get going.
I'll get you a taxi.
No, it's fine.
No, I've got it. And I'll carry it on. What's your address?
All right.
Thank you.
Oh, you're not taking that on home?
I forgot to split it. Doesn't matter. I'll book another. Unless...
Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I thought I was getting signals. Are we okay?
Yeah, of course. I just need to get in. See ya.
You shouldn't have to expect that in a work environment. You shouldn't have to expect your co-worker or anybody making you feel uncomfortable like that.
The poor guy's read a few missed signals. You can't help but feel sorry for him in a way. She's not ever said once, no, I don't want this.
What would you kind of feel uncomfortable with what Ryan had done?
I would have liked a conversation before he tried to get physical with me. I would have liked him to sit me down and say, he didn't make it clear.
I personally, if one of my work friends, touched my back or, complimented perfume, I wouldn't have took offence. She might be different. I mean, if she found it offensive, she should have definitely said something.
Would you have taken offence if you were in that scenario?
I would have, at the point of him kissing me, for A, assuming that he could kiss me, B, telling the taxi to leave, and there was a lot of assumptions there, so I would have been offended.
She asks him to help her with the stock software, and he leans in. Is he too close at that moment?
He's basically leaning over her shoulder, his arm is almost around her.
He smells her perfume.
I think it's nice. If someone compliments you on your smell, that's a nice thing.
For me, when he put a hand on the back and he rode it down towards her waist, she moved it. She might not have spoken anything, but that to me is a massive indicator. That's the end of that one.
Is it ever okay to try and kiss a work colleague?
If she's giving off you those signals and you like her and you know she likes you, it's like, yeah, it's fine, it's fair game, do you know what I mean, at the end of the day? I think there's nothing wrong with it.
I just don't see what he's done wrong. She hasn't told him no until the kiss.
Should Kat take offence from Ryan's behaviour?
I think she has every right to be offended.
The first negative report you made was after the evening of September 20th. Can you tell us what was unique about that night?
That was the night she messed up the stock order. We had people queuing 3 deep, unable to get a drink.
It was also the night you kissed Miss Timms.
But that didn't even happen at work.
Your colleague sent you a text message asking after the fit new duty manager. Could you take a look at document 23 in the file beside you and read it out loud, please? This is the message you sent in response.
No luck so far, but she wants it, mate. She just doesn't know it yet. But they can't resist my charms for much longer. I'm a very persuasive boy.
You wanted Miss Timms, and you were determined to persuade her that she wanted it too.
No, look, it was banter. It's showing off.
No, it was a declaration of intent.
What is sexual harassment?
Well, sexual harassment is any unwanted conduct that's related to sex that has the purpose or effect of violating someone's dignity. So if the individual intends to violate dignity, you tick the box. But also if the individual doesn't intend to violate dignity, but the effect is that the dignity is violated. That ticks the box as well. So it's either.
Given the fact that we've seen the text messages, we know his intent.
Yeah.
And so is the perfume comment sexual harassment?
Yes, the perfume comment is sexual harassment. Would he say to a man, "You've got nice perfume"?
Beauty in the brain?
Yes, if it's related to her sex, if it has the purpose or effect of violating her dignity.
Touching her back?
Any kind of form of physical contact at work, you're getting yourself into trouble, other than a shake in the hand.
Unless...
And then the kiss?
Providing we could establish it was linked to the work, he was acting within the course of his employment, that's sexual harassment.
And is it a case that these things individually could be harassment, or is it them together form a case that is essentially harassment as a whole?
There can be sexual harassment individually, but if you have a lot of minor incidents together, they might not look like sexual harassment on their own. When you create the bigger picture, you'd identify it was sexual harassment, yeah.